Coming at you guys again with another video, and give me a second. I'm gonna try to get this set up properly the way I can get it. There we go, much better. All right, oh man. Okay, so the F1 season is now officially over, and yeah, let's talk about what happened during that last lap, because there was some controversy afoot in that bitch. First of all, congratulations to Mad Max Verstappen for winning his first Drivers' Championship, although there is a little teeny part of me, albeit just a small part, that's a little bit kind of upset at the fact that Max won, but it's not for the reasons that I am a diehard Lewis Hamilton fan, and I have been a diehard Lewis Hamilton fan since Lewis Hamilton has been racing in Formula One. But my whole problem with the whole situation is how Max Verstappen won the F1 World Championship. So, for the people that don't know much about F1, I will explain as much as I can if you have any questions. But all you need to know is that Lewis Hamilton's, okay, so here's a scenario. Let's say Lewis Hamilton is here. Let's say Max Verstappen is here. And in between them, there are 5 cars. There's 5 cars in between them. Mind you, in the midst of a safety car, for the people that don't know what a safety car is, though, and for the people who have not seen me play the F1 games, what a safety car is, that a safety car is basically there to prevent any sort of further incidents while they're trying to clean up another incident. It's to ensure safety of the drivers. So, like I said, you've got Hamilton here, and you have Verstappen here. It's 5 cars in between them. So, we are on the next to last lap. So there's 58 laps. They're on lap 57. So the FIA, the people who are in charge of setting the rules and the regulations for Formula One, say that lapped cars, mind you, those 5 cars who are who are in between Hamilton and Verstappen, they are not first and second. Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen are first and second. Those 5 cars in between them are actually behind them in the standings. So the rule that was decided was lap cars are not able to overtake, which means that those 5 cars were not allowed to overtake the safety car who was in front of Hamilton. They were not allowed to pass the safety car and go back around the track. But then 2 minutes later, they reverse that decision and say, okay, you 5 cars, you can pass the safety car and go around the track. Now, Hamilton's still in first. He's on old tires. Verstappen's in second now. Verstappen's in second on fresh tires. Now that those 5 cars are now able to pass, Verstappen is like this. He's like this now with Hamilton. So he's directly behind Hamilton. But here's the thing. The rule was made, those 2 rules were made on the exact same lap. A mere 2 minutes apart from each other. Which in turn gave Verstappen the advantage that he needed to pass Hamilton and go on to win the championship. Now, I'm not sure what the full details of the rules are with Formula One, but I do know that in the F1 video game, that never happens. That has never happened ever in the Formula One video games. The game has never, said one thing and then switched the rules like that on the fly. And then Michael Massey, the person who's in charge of the FIA safety team, yeah, he was the one that had made that decision. And then, yeah, this whole championship, it was already controversial enough as it is. Now it's going to have even more controversy behind it, though, because of the way that the season ended and the fact that Max Verstappen was handed the championship the way he was. But, there's going to be something that's going to go down. And then I'm pretty sure that much more bigger F1 YouTubers, they're going to address that matter. And then this whole season is going to go down as a big fat controversy, and then there's going to be a huge asterisk on Max Verstappen's championship victory this season. But overall, it was a good season. Don't get me wrong. It was a great season. High drama. Everything in between, the meat and potatoes of the season was amazing. I loved it. It was great. But yeah, this whole season for years to come, and yeah, Jedi, I know you're pissed. I'm kind of upset too. This whole season is going to go down as a big asterisk for Max Verstappen, and there's going to be a lot of people, myself included, that are going to be like this. Max Verstappen, we're going into a new era. If you don't win a championship next year, you're going to be seen in an entirely different light, in an entirely different light by a lot of people, myself included, because as you know, they're going into a new era in 2022. There's going to be new cars. The tires are going to be bigger. I believe the tires are going to be 18-inch going into 2022. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of changes and stuff. But yeah, I don't understand what was going on. And then, mind you, here's another thing, but that I can actually bring up. Had they just let them go, those 5 cars would have gotten blue flagged. They would have gotten blue flagged. So knowing them, because mind you, at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, from the start finish line in the turn 1, there is an extremely long straight. Those 5 cars would have gotten blue flag. Max Verstappen, no. He would have been able to pass them all, and then we would have had a race. Now, Max Verstappen, if you would have caught the Hamilton and you would have passed him like that, okay, cool, champion. He wins championship. But the way they did it, no. The way they did it, though, the way that they changed the rules, there's like, the way that the FIA said one thing and then changed the rules, like they did mere 2 minutes later, no. Unacceptable. Controversial as fuck. Downright controversial as fuck. But it is what it is. But I will say this much, though. I got a feeling next season of Lewis Hamilton, he's going to win that 8th championship. Him and Mercedes, because here's the thing. If you were actually reading some F1 news, Mercedes were actually holding back on a lot of upgrades for this season because they wanted to be prepped for the new car next season. So was Mercedes playing the long game? Was Mercedes planning on going into this new era with more upgrades than Red Bull was? In an attempt to lead Lewis Hamilton to his record-breaking 8th championship in the new era. I guess we'll find out come March, because the new season begins in March. But yeah, we shall see. That's going to be interesting. There's going to be some food for thought, though, for you F1 fans out there. A little bit of food for thought. But yeah, that shit was controversial as fuck anyway. But yeah, what else happened? Kimi Räikkönen, the Iceman, he won driver of the day, especially after he had to retire the car. I was, honestly, I wouldn't be as upset with the whole controversial finish, though, had Kimi Räikkönen would have been able to cross the finish line on his final race, because I'm pretty sure that would have overshadowed the championship itself, because as you know, Kimi Räikkönen, he's been in the sport though for almost 2 decades now though, and this man up over here, though, yeah, he only had 1 driver's championship, though, man. But Kimi Räikkönen showed that, It doesn't matter how many championships you win. It's the impact you leave on the sport, though. And then the Iceman, he left a major impact on the sport. Man is truly the GOAT. Now and forever, bro. Truly the GOAT. But yeah, Max Verstappen, man, congratulations, bro. Even though even though I'm not acceptive of the way that you won it, but you know, man, congratulations, bro. Let's see you do it again. Let's see you do it again, Mad Max. Real talk, bro. Cause I'm not gonna lie. Low key, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Low key, I was kind of rooting for Max to win this shit, but after what happened at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix and after what happened today, bruh, it was like, part of me was like, don't win it like this, Max. Come on, man, you better than this. And then the crash that happened at Saudi and the last lap finish today, I'm like, Max, no, bruh. Max, no, bruh. I can't accept that shit, man, bruh. I can't accept you, man, bruh. Don't, Max, no. I'm like, Max, no. I was like, damn, Max, like, why you gotta, oh, man, why they gotta make you win shit like that, Max? God damn. Like, damn, Max, like, no. Because there was part of me that wanted to see Lewis Hamilton win the championship, don't get me wrong. But there was also a part of me that was kind of getting sick and tired of seeing Lewis Hamilton win, no matter what sort of thing, though, because you gotta admit, Lewis Hamilton over the past decade, all he was doing was winning. He was not, there's like, Lewis Hamilton over the past decade was basically the New York Yankees of Formula One, because all this dude was doing was winning. It didn't matter who stepped up to him. He was the juggernaut, and he was just winning. And I think, part of me was saying, okay, you know what? As much as I want to see Lewis Hamilton win, let's see somebody else win. But then the drama, and then I'm not gonna lie, this whole F1 season was full of drama from start to finish, bruh. Was drama from start to finish. And you wanna know something, Jedi? Here's the thing. Going into next season, bruh. No. Jedi, here's the thing. It was beyond the last 7 seasons. Because you gotta realize this. Lewis Hamilton, give me a second. Lewis Hamilton started in, let's see, when did Lewis Hamilton start his F1 career? Let's see. When did Lewis Hamilton officially start his F1 career? Oh, wow. There's an article already. A controversial Formula One decision okay, so let's see. Let me do some research here. Okay. So Lewis Hamilton started in 2017. Not back in 2017, 2007. So you got to figure, 14 years. This dude has just been trucking. He's been trucking for 14 years. Now, here's the article. Let me see if I can pull up this article real quick, if my laptop will allow me to. Controversial Formula One decision that led to Max Verstappen beating Lewis Hamilton for the title has fans furious. What just happened? Yeah. By the way, what just happened was actually trending on Twitter for a bit too. Race directors allowed the lap cars that were between the two to overtake the safety car before the race restarted on the final lap. That set up a one-on-one battle that was stunning, but it was controversial to say the least. Only the 5 lap cars between Hamilton and Verstappen were allowed to overtake the safety car. Make of that what you will. That is true. Verstappen then passed Hamilton and won the race and won the championship. And then Twitter was blowing up. Verstappen has got to be the luckiest F1 champion, completely undeserved. Rules on safety cars and tire changes make it a complete mockery. You'll not find a bigger disgrace in sport that what just happened in F1. Disgraceful by race control, scandalous. Hashtag Lewis Hamilton, proper champion. Hashtag Formula One. Unbelievable. The FIA just literally gave Red Bull the championship. How could they possibly argue that was a fair race? Which is true. The real winner. And somebody put a picture of Hamilton. An absolute disgrace from the race director. How could they let that happen? It doesn't matter who you are a fan of. It's so clear Hamilton was absolutely robbed of his 8th championship. Hashtag Formula One robbed. What a clear robbery in hashtag Abu Dhabi GP. Embarrassing moment for FIA. The rules are clear. Lewis was robbed. Okay, so someone put up a tweet regarding the rules of the F1 of F1. Okay, so section 39.12, and but this is kind of long. I'm going to read this. If the clerk of the course considers it safe to do so, and the message lap cars may now overtake has been sent to all teams via the official messaging system, any cars that have been lapped by the leader will be required to pass the cars on the lead lap and the safety car. This will only apply to the cars that were lapped at the time they crossed the line at the end of the lap. Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to read this slowly. This will only apply to cars that were lapped at the time they crossed the line at the end of the lap, during which they crossed the first safety car line for the second time after the safety car was deployed. So, if I could break this down simply. So, cars that were lapped around the same time that they crossed that line at the end of the lap, during which they crossed the first safety car. So basically what I'm understanding is this though. If you have cars that were passed by the safety car or were I really don't understand it though. I'm trying to break it down. This only applies to cars that were lapped at the time they crossed the line. So this only applies to cars that were lapped at the time they crossed the line at the end of the lap. Okay, so that means that, let's say that there were about 10 lap cars that crossed the line going into lap 57, during which they crossed the first safety car line. I don't understand what that means. For the second time after the safety car was deployed. Okay, so I understand the first part, but I don't understand the second part. Having overtaken the cars on the lead lap and the safety cars, these cars should then proceed around the track at an appropriate speed without overtaking and make every effort to take up position at the back of the line of the cars behind the safety car. Okay, so I believe that's where the controversy lies in. So here's the thing. There was 5 cars in between Hamilton and Verstappen. Those 5 cars were allowed to overtake the safety car before the safety car rolled in and were able to before the safety car was able to come in and restart the race. So, by that rule, the safety car should have stayed out for the last lap. Hamilton should have won. By that rule. Whilst they're overtaking, and in order to ensure this may be carried out safely, the cars on the lead lap must always stay on the racing line unless deviating from it is unavoidable. Unless the clerk of the course considers the presence of the safety car is still necessary, once the last lapped car has passed the leader of the safety car, once the last lap car has passed, okay, that's where the controversy lies in. They only allowed 5 of the lap cars. There was 5 lap cars. So by that rule, that means that Valtteri Bottas and I believe Daniel Ricciardo, who were 3rd and 4th, were 3rd and 4th because Sergio Perez, he retired the car on lap 57. They should have been bunched up behind Verstappen. So by that rule, the safety car should have stayed out for the last lap in the race, and then Verstappen should not have won. If those are the rules. If the clerk of the course considers track conditions to be unsuitable for overtaking the message, overtaking would not be permitted, will be sent to all teams via the official messaging system. So, by this article, they blatantly robbed Hamilton. They robbed him he got robbed from this. They literally stole a championship from him. If these are the rules, when it comes to safety car and overtaking, then they robbed him. He got robbed. And then one of my friends, one of my other F1 friends, Daryl, who you guys have seen a couple of times in my F1 stream. What's up, Wally? He's saying that Mercedes is currently investigating. And honestly, if Mercedes, if they throw this article at the courts, bruh, this is going to go down as one of the most it's already controversy enough, but there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be like Max Verstappen didn't deserve this. Because, yeah, that rule clearly states that all lapped cars should have been allowed to pass the safety car, not just 5. So the FIA, they might be in trouble. They might be in a world of trouble because of this. Yeah. Well, we're going to see what happens, though. Oh, my goodness, though. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this, though, man, because this was probably the most controversial finish. Red Bull giving brown envelopes with money into Ray Stewart as I Yeah. You know what? You know the funny thing is, Jedi, someone actually tweeted that. And then, no. You want to know something else? Someone else posted a picture of Nicholas Latifi standing there, and there was a goat shadow behind him. So I saw that on Twitter. I started laughing. I was up there like, yeah, the real goat is Nicholas Latifi. That's the real goat. That's the real goat. We gotta thank the real GOAT of F1, Nicholas Latifi, of having Verstappen that title. He was the one that crashed. He bust out the safety car. Oh yeah, don't worry, Max. I got you, buddy. I got you. Can he crash? Safety car come out with about 7 laps to go. And you got Red Bull, you know. Red Bull, you know, they handed out the envelopes to the FIA. Here's what I need you to do. Oh, yeah, that's what I need you to do. I need you to rig this shit. Oh, yeah, I need you to rig this shit. Rig this shit. Make sure Verstappen gets that championship. Oh, yeah. So God damn, bro. Oh, man. I can just see that shit, man. Like, God damn, bro. Oh, yeah, we're going to rig this shit. Oh my god, man. I think I might scratch myself by accident. Anyway, but yeah. I just wanted to talk about this though, man, because this shit was controversial as fuck, bro. Like, oh my god, bro. Damn, man. Just damn, man. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, I do know one thing that's definitely going to happen, though. I will be doing an F1 stream later today, though. I think we do Circuit of the Americas on F1, my team. So yeah, definitely going to stream that later, though. But if anybody that doesn't come across this video, if you tune in to the F1 stream and you want to know more about it, I can explain it in greater detail while I'm racing. But I guarantee you this, though, Max Verstappen, he sure as hell ain't going to be able to pull that shit in the fucking video game. Yeah, that's right, Mad Max. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's right. Role's going to be reversed, mister. Then that's like, mister, I need to win every single race and get fastest lap, though, to win the Drivers' Championship, though, in my F1, my team career mode. Yeah, take that, Mad Max. Yeah, that's right. Take that, Mad Max, you crazy mofo. Oh, yeah, let's race. Then that's it. Oh, yeah, let's race in Spa, everybody, though, despite the fact that it's heavy rain. It's fine to race. Crazy motherfucker. You know what the funny thing was, though? When we were back in Spa, though, and Max was like, Max was like, it's not that bad out here. I'm like, bro, what? I'm like, bro, you smoking? Bro, it's clearly monsoon level. It's monsoon level weather out there. You want to race? You are truly a madman. Is the championship worth your life? You see, that goes to show you how hungry Max was. This dude was willing to race in monsoon type weather to get them points. I'm like, Max, you a madman. You mad mofo. But hey, he won. Max Verstappen is the 2021 Drivers' Championship, despite the fact that it makes me mad. Well, that's what they do, Wally. That's what Formula One drivers do. They race in the rain. They have the tire compounds for it. And speaking of racing in the rain, I have no idea why NASCAR decided to have races in the rain in 2021. That's wild. But I don't know. But anyway, Max Verstappen wins. Congratulations, Max. Now to see you do it again, though. Let's see you do it again next year. Let's see you win 2 in a row. Let's see you win 3 in a row. Damn, Jedi. Damn, Jedi. You gotta be damn. Jedi got no chill. He like, fuck you, Max. Like, damn. The thing about it is, though, I'm gonna tell you right now, for the rest of my team career mode, every single time I say the words Mad Max or Verstappen, Jedi's just gonna be in the chat like, fuck you, Max, fuck you, Max, fuck you, Max, fuck you, Max. I'm just gonna be like, Jedi, calm down, bruh. It's just a game. Sure as hell am, damn, man. But anyway, congratulations to Max Verstappen, though. He's the 2021 Drivers' Champion, though. Lewis Hamilton and George Russell next season. Oh, man, that's going to be interesting. We're going to see how George Russell does in a full-time Mercedes ride, though. Let's see. So here's the thing. Let's see if Mercedes, if they can do what Red Bull did this year with Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. Oh, shit, but the Mercedes lawyers are out. Wait, what? Wait, what? Already? Dang, it hasn't even been an hour since the race ended. Dang, man, they trying to, woo. Dang, man, that's crazy. Damn. That's crazy. See? Like I said, controversial finish, bro. ...2021 will go down as the biggest controversial F1 season in Formula One history. Even more so, and the thing about it is this, though. I've seen about 2 or 3 videos where they were talking about the most controversial moments in F1 history. I guarantee you, the next time a YouTuber uploads the most controversial F1 seasons, 2021 is going to be number 1. I guarantee you. It's going to be more controversial than freaking Crashgate, which was a thing. Look it up. Look it up, people. Google F1 Crashgate, and then you could see. Bruh, I'm going to tell you this right now. If the courts decide what the FIA did was wrong, and they literally hand that championship to Hamilton, bruh, that's just going to add another layer onto this season, bruh. Because if they wind up reversing the decision that the F1 made regarding that last lap, what's up, J Taco? Bruh, Jedi, you could be on the board with that. This could very well be the first F1 World Championship being decided by a court. Yo, I just thought about something. Think about it like this, bro. Imagine if Codemasters, one of these days, bro, there is 2 things. Here's internet. There are 3 things that I want to see from Codemasters in F1 2022. I want to see, number 1, first of all, I want to see red flag races happening because of weather or because of like massive accidents. That's what I definitely want to see. I definitely want to see that happen in F1 2022 because we need red flags. We've been going too long in these F1 games without red flags. We need them. We need them badly. We need red flags so badly in these games, though. Number two, we need to have an F1 universe mode. So, you know how WWE does universe mode? We need to have something like that to where I could be able to go in. I could be able to make myself. I could be able to make Jedi. I could be able to make Yarn. I could literally be able to make a full 20-man team. Or in some cases, if there's like a My Team universe mode, make an 11th team with its 22 cars, and I can literally put people with whichever team they want to do, and the only thing that I got to do, sit back and do commentary. Oh, you best believe if that becomes a thing. Oh, you best believe though, I'm gonna run with that. But the third thing that I want to see, let's say for example they do something. Well, that's the thing though. That's the thing though, Wally. It would be all AI. The only thing that I would have to do is to just create everybody and then just stick them onto a team. Replace the drivers, the current drivers, and then just put custom drivers in it, sort of thing. That would be a very interesting mechanic, though. That right there would be something very interesting, though, for people who are fans of F1, though, and then they want to have their own like F1 of a universe mode. Have driver moves, have drivers get fired, rehired, that sort of thing. That would be something real interesting to have, though, in a F1 game, though. But instead of actual drivers, it would be like custom drivers in the gym. But yeah, that would be something. But anyway, back to what I was saying. The third thing would be the right to like appeal certain decisions that are made by the game, though, and then just have the game actually, like make actual controversial decisions like they do in actual F1. Make this joint realistic. Make it realistic. Like, seriously, though, man, that would be something nice to have. But we'll see. But yeah, I think that's all I really have to say about the matter, though. Max Verstappen, though, congratulations, though. You won the championship, though, at least for now. Yeah, we're going to see what the courts say. Yeah, you may not be champion for long, buddy. Yeah, you may not be champion for long, though. If the courts said to... How do you uncelebrate a title win? Oh, my goodness. How do you uncelebrate a title win? Yo, here's the thing. Imagine if the courts rule in favor of Mercedes for this controversial finish, and they basically say, Max Verstappen, you got to hand the championship back. There is no champion in 2021. Then what? Then what the record would say? No, for 2021, champion, and then the name just blacked out. And the name is just like blacked out. Oh yeah, it never happened. Max Verstappen didn't win. Max who? Oh yeah, it never happened. Scratched out. It never happened. They got one of those huge ginormous Sharpie markers, and they're just like, yeah, we gotta erase this. We gotta black it out. It never happened. Okay, here's everybody. Okay, we're cool. It never happened. So never happened, everybody, though. The 2021 season never existed. Oh, we don't know what happened at Abu Dhabi between Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton. So the controversial finish at UAE never happened. Nothing never happened. Then they're going to have to take all the documents from the 2021 season. They're going to have to burn them joints. Never happened. 2021 season never happened. We went into 2020. We had 2020, and then we jumped right into 2022 because we took a year off. So I could just imagine the fire. I could just imagine the fire sale. I could just imagine the FIA. FIA could be panicking. They're gonna be like, shit. They're gonna be like, the courts ruled in favor of Mercedes. That means Max Verstappen didn't win the championship. Shit! Max, Red Bull, yeah, we're gonna need you to hand back that championship though to us, please, like seriously, please. Sort of thing. Never happened. Did you cause a butterfly effect again? Well, Brandon, from what Jedi and from what Daryl has said, Mercedes is taking this to court. They're taking a controversial finish that happened in today's race to court because there was a rule that clearly states in the FIA rule book that all cars that are behind, that's like all cars that have been lapped by the lead car must be allowed to go around the safety car. But here's the thing. They only allowed the 5 cars between Hamilton and Verstappen to go by, not the other cars, before they restarted the race and went back to green. Now that is probably going to be the deciding factor in the court case. Because if you're going to allow some, you damn sure better allow all. So this could very well go down as a decision for Mercedes if the courts rule in favor of them because of what the FIA did. Yeah. Technically by the rule that Formula One has written in their own rule book, Bottas and I believe it was Daniel Ricciardo, who were supposed to be behind Verstappen 3rd and 4th. Everyone should have been bunched up. And here's the thing. UAE is a 3.5 mile track, I believe. It's 3.5 miles long. It used to be longer. Well then, I think it was 3.5. I think it's down to like 3 miles now because they took a turn out, and then instead of the turn, it's now just a full-blown straight. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens though. But I'm gonna tell you this right now, season ain't over. Well, the season is officially over, but it's not over in the eyes of the courts. So we're gonna see what the courts say. And if the courts wind up ruling in favor of Mercedes, Max Verstappen, he may wind up not being a champion. Then what? And the thing about it was, I saw Hamilton. Hamilton, after that race, he was literally sitting there in his car like the man looked, no, he was sitting in his car, man. He looked so defeated, bro. He looked so defeated. But I know in the back of Lewis Hamilton's mind, he feels as if though he got cheated. And you want to know something though, man, bro? You know what the funny thing is though? I read an article a few days ago before the race. There was a person that said that Lewis Hamilton shouldn't break Schumacher's record. And there were a lot of replies down below that had basically mentioned how even though Lewis Hamilton is, and mind you, for the people that don't know, Lewis Hamilton is black. He's black. Yeah, he's from Great Britain, but he's black. There were a lot of tweets on that article that were hinting at, oh, they don't want to see a black man succeed. They don't want to see Lewis Hamilton break Schumacher's record because he's black. Now, I'm not sure whether that was implied that the person that said, you know, he doesn't want to see Lewis Hamilton break Schumacher's record. I'm not sure whether or not that was because, you know, whether or not that's because that person wants Schumacher's legacy to stay intact, which, by the way, everybody, for the people that don't know, Michael Schumacher, though, it doesn't matter if Lewis Hamilton breaks his record. Michael Schumacher will forever go down in history as one of the top 3 drivers in F1 history. If you were to ask me who the top 3 drivers are in Formula One history are, And in no particular order, Senna, Schumacher, Hamilton. And dare I say, had Senna not died, had he not suffered that fatal crash, and believe me when I tell you this though, I've seen the video. I've seen many documentaries about the Senna crash. Senna was, here's the thing about Senna. Back when Senna was racing, the F1 cars that they drive today, back when Senna was racing, them suckers looked like they were going to fall apart. Because if you look, here's the thing, you can find this on YouTube. Go and YouTube a video of Senna driving around Monaco via his helmet cam. You can see how Senna's head is like. This dude is like it didn't matter if he was going down straight, didn't matter if he was braking and turning. This dude, no, like this man's camera was shaking as if he was driving through a damn earthquake sort of thing. This man's head was going back and forth. The car was shaking. Car looked like that sucker was going to fall apart. And Senna drove in those Formula One. Senna set his legacy on driving. This dude was truly the man. And Schumacher, yeah, don't get me wrong, there was a lot of controversy regarding Schumacher as well. Like, for example, it was when he was teamed with Rubens Barrichello, I believe. The last lap of a race, they told Rubens Barrichello to let Michael Schumacher pass for the championship when it was only like, I want to say the 6th or 7th race into the season. And then I think he still had like 12 more races to go because I think they only raced a 19 race season back then. And they allowed Schumacher to pass Barrichello for the championship on the 7th race. That's kind of a, but that right there was controversial in on itself. But, that's just how it is with sports, though. It doesn't matter if you're a race car driver. It doesn't matter if it's baseball, football, hockey, whatever, though, man. There's always going to be some controversy around it, though. But this was something that I did not expect to have happen, though. They just kind of spat in Lewis Hamilton's face. And for Toto Wolff, though, man, I can understand why he pissed. Because it was like, because Toto Wolff was like, yo, what the fuck are you guys doing? They cheated Mercedes big time. They cheated Hamilton out of that driver's championship. And you want to know something else? Here's the thing. Here I thought, though, that the final controversy of the season was going to end at Saudi Arabia. But no. They had to pull one more controversial finish during the last lap of the season. Vinant Kothari, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it is BS, bro. I 100% agree with you, dude. It is BS. Yeah. It is BS, bro. The way they ended it, complete BS, man. It was complete bullshit, man. I agree. Complete bullshit. Because what they did on that penultimate lap, they should have never did what they did. You can't say one thing and 2 minutes later, though, change the rules, though, to suit your prerogative, though. Yep, I agree, man. Lewis Hamilton, 8-time champion, though. But Mercedes, though, is taking this to court. So if the court rules in Mercedes' favor, Max Verstappen, though, he might not even be champion, though. They might just they might just make Max Verstappen hand back that championship, though, and then don't hand it to nobody. And then don't hand it to nobody, But yeah, I could just imagine the comments on the YouTube video regarding the race highlights of this race, because it's gonna go up within the next hour or two. It's probably already up right now. I can't really check right now. I could, but I don't want to, But what do you guys think, though, man? But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. after this video gets finished uploading though. And yeah, I know. And then yeah, and I'm 45 minutes though, man. I'm talking about this shit, man, bro, because this shit was controversial as fuck though, man. Like I would have never expected. I was saying to myself, like, man, let these guys race. Christian Horner, Toto Wolff, quit your bitching. Let Max and Lewis race. Best man win. It's the final race. Let these guys race. Yeah, there was a touch in turn one. Who cares? Let them race. You know what the thing about it is? I honestly believe once F1 and then FIA, they started that whole Netflix series. You know, once they started the whole Netflix series though, F1 stopped being about the racing and it basically just became more and more about the money. Because I guarantee you this though, when the next season of that F1 Netflix series comes out, I guarantee you, they ain't gonna make no mention of that controversial finish. Because you want to know the reason why? There's gonna be bad publicity. Publicity. Sorry. They ain't gonna make no mention of that during the Netflix series. I'm willing to bet money on that. Guarantee you. There ain't gonna be no mention of that. Oh no. Oh no, we didn't change the rules though. Oh no, we didn't say one thing and 2 minutes later we decided to change the rules and suit our prerogative. Oh no. That never happened though. That never happened. Guarantee you. They will make no mention of that. And trust me, there's gonna be some bullshit. Yeah, but let them fight for the championship. Nope, it's too late. Lose your stuff too. And no, they're not gonna throw hands, man. They're not gonna throw hands. But yeah. God damn it. I don't know what else to say, man. God damn. All I gotta say is this. Max Verstappen, if you get that championship taken from you, bruh, you had better hope. You had better drive like a madman next season. Because if you don't, and Lewis Hamilton, he winds up winning the championship in 2022, people are going to, man, trust me, you're going to get yourself a lot of flack. People are going to be like, Max Verstappen, you got handed the championship and you got that shit taken away though because the FIA decided to literally hand you a championship that you did not rightfully earn on a silver platter. And if they take that championship away from Max though, I'm just going to be like, well, it is what it is. I couldn't be a driver. I'd be wanting to fight everyone, yeah. And Mercedes right now taking this to court, bruh. It hasn't even been 2 hours. You already know they ain't playing. They ain't playing at all, man. Mercedes is not playing. And I don't blame him. Because Lewis Hamilton, he got robbed. Had Max won it the proper way, okay, understand. But the way that they did it, Michael Massey, the head of the FIA safety team, there's going to be a lot of people. Well, it's already happening right now. There's a lot of people on Twitter. They calling for this dude's head, man. They want him gone. They want him fired. They want him to resign, bruh, because what he did was extremely controversial. And trust me now, he's been that way for, and trust me now, this ain't the first time. This ain't even the first season he's been doing this shit. He's been doing this shit for years. And then you know, you got people out there saying that Mercedes is in bed with the FIA, but today just showed you that you know, that's not the case. That's not the case at all. They just literally handed Max Verstappen the championship. But they still gave Mercedes the Constructors' Championship, but like, nah, bruh. You know, they calling for Massey's head on Twitter, bruh. They want him gone. And to tell you the truth, I want him gone too after today. I definitely want him gone, man. He needs to step down. He really needs to step down on man, bro, because this dude up over here, man, bro. What he did today though was very unprofessional and unbecoming of somebody who's supposed to be in charge of safety. And then the fact that he told Toto Wolff is just racing. Nah, bro. You can't play that card, dude. You can't say that shit. You cannot play that card, bro. After what happened today, you can't play that fucking card. You know you wrong. You know you dead wrong, Massey. Dead wrong. But anyway, that's really all I got to say about the matter. I will be doing an F1 2021 stream later today. If you guys wish to discuss this further, we can discuss it there. Anyway, everybody, this is the Broken Twitch signing off. And also, by the way, once again, Michael Massey, you can go fuck yourself. Hate you, man. You rock the most controversial fitness in F1 history. Downright disgusting. See you guys next time. Peace.